Oops. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to a little Path of Senshi talk, a little Oblivion, because I wasn't exactly sure what game I wanted to play. But I haven't played a game in a while, so I thought I'd play a little Oblivion. I usually like to do a little scary game because they're a lot more fun, at least in terms of like you know, video stuff. I think there's a lot more entertaining. But this isn't necessarily need to be the most entertaining thing of all time. This can be simple. This can be simple. And also I don't want to really like have a huge distraction because I also want to talk about my little game going on and what's been going on just in general. So basically I've been pretty stuck with Path of Senshi, as a matter of fact. Yeah, for almost like I'd say like a week. I'd say like how long has it been? It's been about a week since I streamed last. Pretty sure. Yeah, the reason I just haven't streamed is because I just have not gotten past this part of my board game in my mind yet. This huge hurdle combat wise. I mean, I guess I could have probably streamed me playing some games or doing stuff like that, and yeah, I guess it could have probably happened, but that's not what happened. Because there's other things as well, which does not need to be spoken of. But in general, I was having fun with my buddy. We're trying to get a little airsoft going, which could be cool to record. I'm not against that. Not against recording some airsoft stuff. I think that'd be pretty sick, actually. But actually, that's a pretty good idea. I wonder if people do that. I bet they do. I bet people like live stream their airsoft stuff. I don't know how interesting it would be though, because I have like a sniper now. But yeah, it could be you know what? I feel like live streaming like airsoft would be crazy. But yeah, like I was saying, but for like a sniper, I don't know. I feel like snipers could be a little boring, just in general. Because like what I mean, we talk on the radio and stuff, but I don't know if I'd be able to like record that part of it.
Pay up or else.
Oh.
We can play it that way if you like.
Yeah, fuck this guy. He's donezoed. He doesn't even stand a chance. Yeah, I don't know why the enemies are like so incredibly easy to kill in this game. Other than maybe the difficulty modifier being turned low, but we haven't I think I tried to adjust that before and I don't really feel like adjusting it right now. Anyways, so yeah. Been messing around with airsoft stuff, been messing around with some you know, business and work and things. So just in general, been very busy week. And I haven't given enough thought, like the amount of thought that I want to give into Path of Senshi. So that's why I didn't stream basically, I think it's been almost a whole week since I streamed. But yeah, and also I haven't really come with my updates for Path of Senshi, but just in general, I've just been really stuck thinking about this combat. Like, me and my brother kind of keep going back and forth, and I think he kind of distracts me a little bit because the thing is about my brother, I love my brother. He's a wonderful person, wonderful man, great guy, awesome guy. But if he has his idea, he will he feels very strongly about his idea. And I also feel very strongly about my ideas. That's why we're kind of like brothers, as you see. You know, I can say that. Actually, I have 2 brothers, so we're all the same. We're all like, we're all a bunch of hard-headed people when it comes to our ideas and stuff. We always think our ideas are the best. Although I feel that I am happy to include many of his ideas into the game. And I want to, and that's why I've been really wrestling with it, because I do very much value his opinion a lot. And just in terms of that, he does have very good ideas in terms of like board game design and just like design in general. I think he's like a very deep thinker. Sometimes it's so deep that he's thinking that it can be overcomplicated for the average person, I'd say. Just in general, I think that he's thinking on like a whole nother game concept level, like strategy mindset, and I think that is a certain type of person. I think that fits like a certain type of play. Like if you're gonna play like I'm not very good at like the real-time strategy games, I'd say. I mean, I've tried a couple of them. I don't really like the top-down play style. Just in general, I don't know, like Diablo is kind of like that top-down style, things like that. But just in general, I don't really excel at those types of games. I think that some of them can be like really, really deep, and a lot of people get into those kinds of games. There's a lot of games that are very, like, super mechanically rich in their design, like every card has these like all these abilities and everything else, and it's crazy like that, you know what I mean? So but I just don't like some stuff. I just don't want to be that complicated, especially when it comes to this game, because I don't want it to take so many hours. I don't want it to take so many hours. I mean, like 3 is like my maximum I'm trying to achieve, like a 3-hour game. If it's even that. I don't even want it to be a 3-hour game. I'd like it to be like maybe 2. Maybe. But long enough that you can kind of get invested into it. And I think stuff like movies or like, you know, shows and things like that, like, they're long because like a movie takes like 2 hours for you to get invested in, I think. Like, and you can kind of connect with the character in some way. Sometimes I feel like it's a little quick. But with like a show, you know, that's over a couple days. Different sort of like, I guess analogy is the word that I was trying to make a connection to, but it doesn't even matter about that part. The point is the part that I was locked in on trying to think about was this combat. I really want this combat for the cards to be really fun, and I think that it's good as it is right now. But it just needs like a little more depth, like, and that's what I was trying to achieve. But my brother, he wants to go like kind of haywire with it. For sure, and he's got a lot of really good ideas, and I want to include a lot of his ideas. And actually, in some ways, the challenge, I would like other people's input as well. I know it's like I'm kind of just speaking to basically air, but this is kind of like still like a sort of a journal for myself and everything else. On top of all the other stuff, all the other reasons I want to be doing this in this way. But yeah, just in general, it would be awesome. Some day when you know, if people want to give their input, I'd love to kind of like sit down and go over. I mean, some of my past streams have been my conversations with my brother, and you know, some of it's like kind of deep, so I could understand how it would be difficult to even really comment on it. A game that that we're like I'm designing or like but it's interesting once you get like the playtest. I'm trying to get more playtests going. I think I do need to do more playtests, at least of the version I have of the game. But I already know the changes that are going to be made are going to be like pretty large scale, I'd say. I already have a lot of the ideas in mind, like some of them. But I really, when I get hung up on something, like I really get like hung up on it sometimes, for sure. Especially when it comes to my like projects or something that I'm working on. So in terms of actual so I was caught up on this combat in Path of Senshi, basically. And my brother, he wants to basically add in like all new like he wants to make, simply put, this is where our biggest divide is in the board game itself, in terms of the combat of the cards. So the combat cards are laid out like, oh, I have a strike, a slash, a cut, did I say thrust? I probably did. Bash. A couple of different types of moves. And what you do with the attacks when you play them is you chain them off of each other. So like I'll chain a cut into a slash into something else. And some of those attacks, at least how I have it designed right now, is they're linked to the weapon, to the different weapons. So you're training in your weapon skill, but you're also like growing your your deck by drawing these different cards, and certain cards are going to fit different builds, basically. So let's say, for example, I wanted to use the katana. I would have the katana as my weapon, and then I would be grabbing katana cards, which was cut. Like cut was the katana card that worked well with the katana. And basically, the deck building just became, oh, I'm going to do cut. Like, I'm just going to grab all the cut cards, obviously, because that's the type of deck that I'm trying to build. And I don't really want it to be that. I mean, obviously, like, I didn't want it to just be that. And I wasn't thinking of it, like, it was kind of like a play test of the actual, like, rhythm of the combat, like when we were doing the playtest of the game. But the actual deck building mechanics is that simple. It's literally just, I'm gonna grab cut cards, fill my deck with cut because I'm using a katana, and sometimes you would have you could have two weapons in the game. So maybe you'd want to like mix your technique deck, which is the deck that you use to fight with. Maybe you'd want to mix different cards in to have like a different unique style. That was the idea. But the thing is about when you're building these card games, it's just like, like there's the optimal way to build. There's the optimal way to build. So did I want it to be built like, oh, everyone's just grab, like if I'm a katana player, I'm just grabbing high cut? No. I obviously didn't want that. I want it to be, man, these guys are so, he's not even done. Get the fuck out of here. Let me like mark a spot. I think I'm gonna try to go get this like a steel sword. I might just steal it like Gandalf does. Gandalf the Grey likes to steal, in case anyone didn't know. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Okay, so yeah, so that's how the combat works currently right now. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like, oh, I use a cut and then bash and then slash, or like a thrust as like a final attack. I want it to be more fluid in how the attacks are interacting. That's what I want it to be. So me and my brother were kind of throwing around different ideas because he played the play test with me one time. I mean, he's a one-time player. He just has his ideas, he just throws his ideas out there. My other friends, they played many more times than my brother, that little bastard. But he's got throwing his ideas. But he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about. I will say he knows what he's talking about. So I'm just bashing him for no reason. Because my brother. It's bloodhound shit. Yeah, so what he wanted it to be was he wanted the chains, like people are trying to build chains is what he wanted. He was like, oh, instead of having it just be cuts, he wanted me to build out chains of different attacks, like cut, slash, thrust, this, and that. And then those would all be in a color category. So there would be like blue cuts, and there would be red cuts, and there would be all different types of color cuts based on the combos that those cards fit in. And I just don't think that that works. Like, just like fundamentally, I think that's just too, like, yes, you can build your decks around it, but now you're taking away from the whole like weapon being the key part. Like you're training in the weapon. If you do that,
Excuse me, my lord.
oh, excuse me. And if you do that, then every weapon's gonna feel the same. And he says, okay, no, but you would add an effect for the weapon, and that would, you know, it would buff when you do this type of chain or do this type of chain. But I just don't feel like that's. I don't want to just like, oh, give a damage buff because. I mean, our ideas are very similar. I mean, our ideas are blending a bit. So my idea, I didn't want it to be colors based on chain. I didn't want it to be like that. I'm thinking that the weapon itself will have. Oh, I gotta kill this wolf. All right, get out of here. So I was thinking is the weapons themselves will have like effects based on the type of technique. So I only have 6 attack types in the game. There's 6 like I said, cut, thrust, sweep, slash, blah, blah, blah. There's all those attack types. And I'm more into the attack types fitting the weapon, right? Like if I'm using a Yari, I'm obviously going to be using thrust, right? So like thrust would be, so maybe when you're using the Yari, the thrust can chain into a thrust, or the thrust can chain into a sweep, or something like that. Like I think that idea makes sense. Then the katana would be good at cutting, slashing, striking. So those techniques would be better used with that weapon type out. And you wouldn't, and then you could say, oh, this, you know, give it an effect based on whatever the weapon type is you're using. Like, okay, if I'm using the katana, then katana can chain the cut into a slash, or the katana can change the cut into another cut. You know, I think that something like that makes a lot more sense because, and he says I get into caught up on the attack type. But the whole point of the game, like my original design of the game, however long ago it was when I first started working on it, was that I wanted the combat and things to feel realistic. I wanted it to feel realistic. Hold on, let me check something really quick here. I apologize. I'm just checking one thing. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So one of the biggest things I was trying to achieve with the game itself was I wanted the combat. I feel like there's a lot of like fantasy stuff. There's a lot of like, I don't know, things like that. I feel like there's no like board game that does like a good like realistic fighting, you know, kind of thing. And maybe it does. I don't know. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't seen one that I played yet. Or maybe there's a reason. Maybe it's just, the people just aren't interested in that. But for me, it's something I'm interested in, and I want to play it. And I'd like to, like, I'm building the game that I want to play. You know what I mean? I'm building a game that I want to play. I want to pull it off the shelf. I want it to be a good game. I want it to be interesting and fun. Like that's the type of game that I'm designing. And And I'm always holding on to, like, the core. Like, the core of the game. Which is basically to have this, like, realistic Yojimbo, like, I don't know, like, feudal Japan style deck building fighter game where the interaction with the there's this interaction with the other players, there's this discovery of locations, this training, like you are the you are the master. That's what I want to achieve with it. And I just don't want that to get lost. And to what extent, I mean, I've been very lenient, you know what I mean? I've been very lenient with like I'm willing to include. My brother wants to do like, okay, you have this chaining, this dragon chain, or this crane chain, or like technique chains, you know, lining up these different techniques. But I just think it's just going to be so hard to balance that. I don't see, and the time, I mean, look at all this time that I've spent just thinking about it. Because, and you know, the reason why I haven't like jumped on one decision or the other, because I don't want my efforts or my you know, energy and stuff, my work, to just go off on into the wrong ether or the wrong direction, you know. So, you know, I'm trying to give it a lot of thought before I just start like putting tons of hours into designing the cards and doing all that stuff, and because it does take a lot of time. And right now, I think it's on a good course. So I'm trying to bring my brother kind of back to the main course, like just to see that it's not really that flawed. It really isn't that flawed right now. The combat is almost 50-50, like winning, losing, and the combat is quick. It's like less than 2 minutes combat between like players, and it's fun. It's good back and forth. Oh, here we go.
Yes, can't talk now. That door has been making noises again.
Oh, I guess this dude.
I won't go there. You can't make me go back. I'll kill you all. You're all going to die. Stay back. Stay away. This one's
Yeah,
fine.
fuck him up.
Show me what you've got. Look out.
He's donezoed.
I'd stay back from that door if I were you.
You don't gotta tell me twice. All right.
Goodbye.
I ain't gonna jump in there yet. Oh.
Unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Useless mortal meat. Walking bag of dung.
All I got is touch attacks.
A nice effort, though. Shame he's dead.
Gandalf. Gandalf the Great.
Bring me a champion. Rend the flesh of my foes. A mortal champion to wade through the entrails of my enemies. Really? Do come in. It's lovely in the Isles right now. Perfect time for a visit.
I'm so inviting. Nah. Nah, we can't go in there. The only reason I'm not going in there is because I actually already did that on a different profile, so I'm looking for a new adventure. I am already the Lord of Dementia, or Mania, the Lord of Mania, perhaps. Great DLC, by the way. Back when Bethesda did shit right, at least in terms of you know, questing and gaming. You know, this game's not too bad. They did a good job. I think they kept true to the game's spirit and gameplay. I might have said that the last time I played it, but who cares? Fucking crap. So yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so anything else? What was I? The combat, it is, yes, it has been definitely holding me up. But I'm kind of, I decided I'm just gonna kind of go through with what my direction, like what my idea is, and I think we kind of got into this like, this impasse between me and my brother where I said, we like you need to just like design some cards and just show me what you're thinking. And I need to like see it play out because like I can't exactly create what somebody else's vision is, especially if it's so specific. Like if you got like a really specific vision, like I mean, I try to be with you as far as I can, but there's to some extent. Oh, what was this guy? The watchman ignores me. A forlorn watchman. What's he looking at? Looking at something. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much I can do with somebody else's vision. I mean, you do have to... You're gonna have to show me a little something. I mean, I guess maybe other people feel the same way about me talking about my vision here. But I sometimes play it. I show you. Just not showing you right now. But I do show you. And if you want to see it, you're welcome to chime in anytime. Hop in. Join the Discord or whatever. I don't care. No one talks in the Discord anyway. I try to post the bigger stuff going on there. Me just playing around doing this is like a whole different thing in my mind. We're just trying to fight right now. Another mud crab? Hell out of here. Another mud crab? Another one? There's something else. They just another mud crab. Oh, he's gone. Wherever it is. But yeah. That's what's been holding me up all week about this board game. And my work stuff, my work stuff. I don't think I'm like allowed to talk about that. Maybe I am, but I'm not going to. I doubt I'm allowed to. It's probably a pretty like private thing. But anyways, enough about that. But airsoft, hell yeah. I've been so hyped for airsoft. I've been doing this. I've been trying to like adjust this sniper that I bought. It's this M700 gas sniper rifle. Oh, I don't know if I'm even allowed to show it. I probably can't. I'm getting this shit. I'm not threatening nobody. Look at this. Oh, look at this. This thing is sick. Hold on. I'm gonna switch to the main thing. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this thing. This thing's sick. I'm gonna show you. Right? This thing is fucking sick. Unsheath it like a sword. Yeah, it's a great gun. It's a great gun. I do gotta say. But the problem is if you're an airsoft type of person, I don't even know if people even really play airsoft anymore. I play airsoft sometimes. I used to play airsoft all the time. But times have changed. A lot less airsoft these days, but we're trying to bring it back. Trying to bring some airsoft back. I do miss playing airsoft a lot. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, great gun. If anybody wanted to know, that is the King Arms M700. And it has no videos online about it. And there's like one video about it, which is pretty nuts. I think a lot. Oh, did I freeze here? Uh-oh. How can that happen with this game? Although it might be because I'm running like a weird shader. Because I didn't like how this game's shader looked. It didn't look that good. I guess it did. I guess it did crash. That's pretty crazy. Interesting. Very interesting. Where's this thing at now? Oh boy. Now we got some issues, huh? Shit. Oh shit. That ain't good. I can't even access the screen behind it. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. Come on. Come on, you bastard. Can't believe this. Lock me out. Technical difficulty. As per usual. This is how it is. This is how it is. I just noticed I peaked the microphone a little. How am I doing that too? That's crazy. That shouldn't even be possible. At least with my setup. Hmm. Huh. Interesting. Very strange. I apologize. I can't. I'm not even allowed to play games anymore. I'm not even allowed to do anything. Apparently. Oh. Oh. It closed. That's good. I got an Unreal. Oh, wait. Oblivion Remastered was done in Unreal Engine? That's pretty cool. I had no idea. Kind of makes sense. That was something. Yeah. Wonderful. Love games that do that. I love a game that's like brand new that does that. But like I said, it could be my fault. It could be my fault. There's a high possibility. There is certainly a high possibility. Anyways, I'm just starting it back up again. I'll play a little while. I'll play a little while longer. I'm almost done with my ranting. My ranting. The madman's rantings. Yeah, sure. Okay, so what else was there? What was I talking about airsoft? Shit. I forgot. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going all the way back the way I went. We're gonna go steal a sword because I want a steel longsword. That's what I want right now. I want it right now. Right now. Yeah, so other than me being hung up on that whole combat thing, I might be hung up on that for a little while longer, especially now that I'm like trying to put it all together. And coming up with like decent abilities, and then I got to implement the other new ideas that people had, like the NPCs fighting at the different locations. I got to implement that. So to be fair, I think the last time I did a big overhaul of the board game, it took me like 3 months. Now I don't want it to take me 3 months. But it's it could be that long. It could be that long. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I almost got it. This isn't even the city I wanted to go to. Where's the city that you get to steal the sword? Coral? Might be Coral. It is Coral. It's Coral. Yeah, it could be another 3 months. Who knows? I'm really trying to work on it as much as I can for sure.
Hail.
The news from Anvil is terrible.
Because I mean, or maybe I'll just implement some of the effects, at least the combat cards That always like the techniques always becomes like a huge thing, a massive thing to work on. Like, see, my sword's too short. I got this little short sword. I gotta steal this long one. Oh wait, isn't it like if I join them, I get to take it for free? Maybe I'll do that. Can I join you?
Greetings.
Oh no,
Farewell.
you're not the person. Where's the other guy?
Good work, good pay.
This
Want
guy?
to join the guild?
Yeah, yeah.
If you're interested, see Velena Don. Goodbye.
Velena Dunton and Coral. Velena Dunton. You Velena
How are
Dunton.
you? You're not afraid of trouble, are you? You'd like the Fighters Guild.
Oh yeah, I would.
Good day.
But you're not Velena Dalton. You ain't Velena Dalton. Where's that Velena Dalton? Dalton?
How do you
Velena.
What? Do you ever
Velena
do any
Dalton.
shopping at Northern Goods?
Where you at?
Well, of course. I mean,
Where you hiding? Where you hiding, you little shit? Huh? Where the fuck you hiding? Huh? Chop your ass up. Velena Dalton. Hiding from me, I bet. Nah, she, Velena? I don't know.
Understand Daedra worship has become increasingly
I don't remember.
in the sunset.
Velena Dalton?
How goes it?
Wooden door to Coral? That ain't the way. I might just steal that sword. And just say, Toodles. Is that the only fine steel? Is there two of them? Is there a second one? There's two of them. See, there's two of them. No one's gonna notice if one's missing. No. No, you can't see me. You ain't gonna see this little pickpocket. Oop. Oh. No one saw that, right? How am I over encumbered? Because I'm a squishy ass wizard. I'm carrying this rusty iron trash. Iron trash. Look at this. And I got a fine steel. This ain't just steel. This is fine. Mighty fine. Mighty fine.
Greetings to you.
what's going on with you?
Yeah. Yeah, that was really it. That's really all I wanted to kind of come on to. I just wanted to complain about how I might take a little while longer to get the game. I wanted to keep people updated, you know? All the people that are waiting for Path of Senshi. Oh my god, there's so many people waiting. There's so many people waiting for this game. The excitement is overwhelming. And my fans are running to want to play this game. I can tell. I can see it. Look at my chat. It's blowing up right now. It's crazy.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
You don't mind if I approach Joffrey with this shiny sword?
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Amulet of
This
Kings.
cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine, this is the Amulet of Kings.
I am
Who are
Gandalf the
How
Grey.
did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I am Gandalf, and these are the Emperor's last
As
words.
unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you.
That's
Only the
good.
strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of King.
Close shut the
His meaning is
jaws
unclear to me.
of Oblivion.
The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Hey, protected from these... The sword that
I'm
I
not sure.
got.
Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals
You
of
think I
coronation.
can kill the entire,
The amulet of kings is
You think I can
ancient.
kill all the enemies with this
When an
fine
emperor
steel
is
sword?
crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the
Oh, does
Imperial
he?
City. With the emperor
Does
dead
he?
and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket.
A baby boy.
Uriel told me to
Lay
deliver him
sleeping in a
somewhere
basket.
safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find Uriel's son?
His name is Martin. He serves
Martin
Akatosh in the
Septim.
chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need.
Give me
I
assistance.
keep a few things here in my chest too.
Yes, assistance. Ha! Yeah!
Well met.
Well met.
Did you open it?
We're all talking about
All right. Don't get distracted. Don't get.
Yeah, no,
Hey!
Welcome.
Let him
too.
let him open the chest. All right. This ain't time for funny talk. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, cretin. The hell out of my face. Can't believe this. You're just gonna interrupt him when he was gonna give me stuff. He's gonna give me stuff. Are you fucking kidding me? The hell out of my face. Look at this thing. Hell yeah. This is what Gandalf definitely. This is the Gandalf sword. That's the most Gandalf looking sword I've ever seen. Uh-oh. My snake is trying to get out of the aquarium. Look at this thing. It's not fine, though. It's not fine steel. Look at that. It's kind of got a little scratch on it. Got a couple little scratches. What does this look like? Look at that. Pristine. Glistening. It's got a few little scratches. I need a fine claymore. Fine steel claymore. That's alright. I'll beat a couple dudes with this. So slow. Wasn't this game like didn't it used to be faster than that? Didn't the claymore used to be like significantly faster than that? I mean, I kind of like the animation, but I think they debuffed the claymore a little. Let's see how I look running around. That's cool. Look at me run. Those floppy arms and stuff. What we got? Bring it on! I'm ready to fight. Look at me. Look at these guys trying to kill a poor deer. You sicko. Get fucked. Get fucked. One slice of your throat. Slice of the throat. You're dead. You dead. You dead as shit. He ain't breathing no more. He's dead. Where'd the blood go? I got good cleaning powers, huh? I got that cleaning spell. I didn't even see me cast it. I cast that cleaning spell. Ooh. Battlehorn Castle. I'm free! I'm here!
The minotaurs in the forest.
Oh, wait, you guys are enemies? Oh, well, you're fucking dead. Stupid wizard. What you doing? What you doing? Skinny? Look, they die in one hit. How is anyone gonna even stand a chance? Get him. Get him. Oh, are you in the castle? What the hell? Where are they? Oh, I'm gonna die. Shit! Whatever. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with this game. This game ain't fun. Nah, it was fun. I was having fun. It was a good chill time. Oblivion's a great, just like chill vibe game. It really is. Chill vibe. I enjoy Oblivion. It's a good game. Yeah. But thank you. Thank you for coming. And if anybody stayed to listen to my rantings, thank you very much for staying to listening to my rantings about Path of Senshi. Maybe I got a little something here. Let's see. Do I got a little something here? I can reveal about my. Oh yeah, you can look at this. Look at this. Oh shit! I was writing out all the different technique types like a nut. That was annoying, and I'm probably not even gonna end up going with those. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yes. Some Path of Senshi stuff will come soon. I needs a little time. Maybe I can just show a little thing. Yeah, so this is a good example. So this is kind of what I was thinking. This looks complex, but it's not. It's not that complex. Level 3, well, actually just regular. These attacks, blue, yellow, red, chain into thrust. At level 3, your blue attacks chain into blue, yellow, and red. So you just like have the colors in your hand. And how it is right now is the techniques have the chaining on the bottom of them. So you'd have a bunch of technique cards like thrust, cut, slash, this, and that. And you'd be like, cut. And then it said chain on it. Thrust. And then it's chain on it. Slash. Like that would be the chaining. But instead of it being on the card, it'll be on the weapon. That's the idea. And then maybe the weapon would have this like upgraded version, like Fang of the Dragon or something, and this would let you draw a card every time you chain. That'd be like the maximum, and that'd be like really, really strong. If you're drawing a card off every chain, that's pretty strong, at least in the game. So this is kind of like what I was talking about. This is my idea. My brother's idea is way different. And here's like another example, a simpler one. You may chain this into any attack type. Or these are no longer range restricted. Like these attack types are no longer range restricted. So I'm working with the attack types. I think this makes more sense. Bowstaff does a bash, a sweep, a strike. I think that makes sense. And then it has that crossover of the strike with the katana, where the katana has a slash, a cut, a strike. I think that makes more sense to me, at least in terms of like the actual design of the game. And to keep it kind of like realistic with that martial arts kind of style, I'm still trying to hold on to that. I'm not gonna let that falter. I'm gonna try very hard not to let that falter. Anyways, thanks again. Arigatou gozaimasu. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll do a little I'd like to do another YouTube video, another like good YouTube video, and I think the next time I might stream it, record it, edit it, put another YouTube video up, because some of my YouTube videos are just funny. I sometimes go back to just like look at them. I mean, they're definitely cringy, but they're super funny to me. Anyways, farewell, and adios.